You know, it's interesting. Someone asked me earlier, what is the biggest insight you can give them about creativity? And I said, I will base the answer around customer obsession. And with that, there's two answers. One is we're interrupting someone's life to send them a message. So it better be a message that makes sense to them and actually understand them. And I said also now focus more on your customer than focus on your competitors. So with that is we come here to celebrate the work and celebrate good work and to learn. But if you aspire to do that work, that's only as good as you'll ever get. You won't get any better than that. But if you study the work, but then spend more time focusing on your customers and the people you're talking to and the people you're trying to reach out to and for them to understand your brand, you actually do better work than you've ever done before.
Well, it's like that empathy-driven experience, right? That everyone is always. I mean, we're all trying to focus in and get there as much as we possibly really can.
Right.
The empathy, when you start actually being empathetic towards these customers, it goes back to talking about this new value exchange that we need to have with them. And that needs to be this one-to-one relationship. Is my life getting better, right? From the thing that you are giving to me? And if it's not getting better, then it shouldn't be here. It's superfluous, right?
Yep.
And I think when you focus on that, when you focus on seeing the opportunities for a better value exchange, all of the ideas will come out of that.
Right.
Even if that value exchange is something as simple as humor, right? Like light up someone's day for a minute with a funny ad, a funny classic TV spot, right?
Right.
That's enough to drive that inspiration point, I think, for me.
Yeah. I think just circling back to healthcare quickly for a second though, it's funny what you're talking about with that the understanding humanity and I do believe great ideas come out of conflict, and you think of the great artists of the world during war periods, Napoleon era, then the Impressionists came out of famine. And times like that, the healthcare crisis in the US forced a lot of people to adapt very quickly, and so now you can do your checkups through a computer. You don't have to go in to see MD. You just go online and then just do FaceTime with a nurse or something like that. And the evolution of healthcare is going to be huge coming on. And I know Amazon's leaning into the space, and a lot of people are scared about the plans, but what I know about Amazon is they only do it if it's right for the customer, and the evolution will be the right thing for the customer.
Well, it's funny you even talk about the tension, right? So there's a U.S. crisis, but even going to India, right? There's so many things going on there in the healthcare space that are absolutely amazing. It actually makes me feel like I want to go get my healthcare there because because it's interesting where these virtual sessions you talk about, things like this, they've had this kind of stuff. They even have delivery mechanisms that help people get the care that they need. And it's not, no system is perfect, right?
No.
But I just see, the evolution and innovation and creative inspiration, you're right, comes out of this tension that influences it.
Yeah, that's awesome. In Australia, we still actually have a plane called that flies around to people's cattle stations or ranches, so it's different.